Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we have a color corrector concealer video, the first of two. Actually, there's a lot being released, so I'm kind of combining concealers and color correctors. So today's video is going to feature 3 of the brand new Tarte Shape Tape color correctors. We'll talk about those in a minute. And I'm going to stick it with a concealer that's kind of new, but I've been using for a few weeks and haven't officially reviewed, but I love it. And that is the new Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Concealer. Let's start by talking about this. This is the concealer that today I will use and apply on camera over these color correctors, which we'll talk about in a moment. This, like I said, the Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Concealer is kind of like the Traceless, and I love it actually, from Tom Ford. Have you used the stick foundation from Tom Ford? That's kind of like this, round but beautiful, and I just love it. I think it's such a great stick foundation, and here is kind of feels like a version of it but in concealer form, so a little bit more concentrated. I went with the shade 3WO Latte. That was just recommended to me because in all Tom Ford foundation products, I'm a 5.5 bisque pretty much across the board. Even when the colors change a little bit, it still works for me. And it recommended this one, and I have really been enjoying it. It's really creamy. It's really hydrating. I get a little problems with my under eyes getting dry and creasing, and this one is really nice with a soft matte hydrating finish. It is $60, but it comes in 16 shades, so you're bound to find one that you like. And the $60 price tag is typical Tom Ford. But I mean, it looks like it's going to last me a while, and I am really enjoying it, but I do know it's pricey, and we will use it on camera today. I've been using it a lot. You've probably seen it in my description bar if you've looked. But I like it, so we'll do kind of an official review of it today. And then we'll devote a lot of time to a product that I admit has surprised me, and we'll talk about why. These are 3 of the 9 shades, that's right, I said 9 shades, of the brand new Tarte Shape Tape Color Corrector Collection. There are 9 of them. Now, I always joke that the folks over at Tarte are very prolific. They have, as I always say, extra caffeinated coffee. They're working hard over there. And this is an interesting innovation. These guys are $30 each, and yes, there are 9. Let me tell you what the shades do and why I got what I got, and then stay around for the demo. If you're running around busy and you don't have time to watch, save it for later. I want you to see the demo. These little guys kind of work. You know, look. I have been on this planet for some time. You know, I am about 22 years old. Okay, a little bit, just a bit more. And I have used every color corrector under the sun. I have done the witchy poo green. Have you guys ever done the greens where your whole face is green afterwards? And it's like, yeah, my face doesn't look red anymore because it's bright green, you know? So I've done the witchy poo, I've done the yellows, I have color corrector all over my face right now. By the way, if you like the look of the makeup I have on, that's a new brand profile that's coming up. Shh, you'll see it soon. Stick around for that another day. At any rate, I have gone through all of that and had it look silly. I have tried to wear color corrector without concealer over it. I have worn it with concealer and had it crepe up and cake up. I have tried the Charlotte Tilbury bright orange color corrector. I've never liked any of them, even the good ones. NARS, I kind of like their color corrector, the creamy one, but I don't know that it color corrects so well. I just kind of like the feel of it as a concealer. So I was skeptical at best when I tried these, but they have won me over. So let me tell you the shades I got. I got 3 of the 9, and I got to tell you what other shades they have. Some of these color corrector, I don't know. Okay, so I got pink. This is a really good one for all the way light to medium dark spots, hyperpigmentation. It makes a, wait till you see it in me use it in the demo. It makes a big white spot because it's pink, but it, you know, kind of is white on the face. But look, I mean, it's here. It's covering up hyperpigmentation right there. I bet I fooled you and you didn't see it. Okay, I got the peach shade. This is a really good one for under the eyes. Wait till you see what it does with my dark pits of despair that are happening under my eyes. I'm gonna come on for the demo in not a stitch of makeup, not even foundation. It's terrifying. Okay, and then I went ahead and tried the yellow because you guys know I always complain that I'm an allergy girl and I always have redness here. And lately, probably because it's winter, I'm getting ruddy cheeked, like Mrs. Claus. Like I should walk around with a plate of cookies and milk. Like I'm getting like red, ruddy cheeks and a little red nose. You know, like I should be going to feed the reindeer or something. I don't know. So we're going to try all of these, but you got to hear what else. They have a white one here. They have a white one of these color correctors that they say can help with taking makeup and making it a little lighter. Like if your shade's a little bit dark, you can it's like a mixing agent for customizing. They have a blue shade that neutralizes really red and orange tones on skin. They have a black shade that is great if you have a deep skin tone and you want to contour, because it really adds that shadow to chisel out features, especially if you have a deeper skin tone. They have a red that removes dark circles and such on deeper skin tone, really inclusive shade range here. They have an orange, which is kind of like this this peach that I got, but there is a darker orange that would work for either darker circles or deeper skin tone, either one. And of course there is the Witchy Poo green, which I stayed away from. That's kind of for blemishes. Like if you get a lot of, if you have a lot of acne or really dark red spots, if you had a cut or something that you had to hide, I stayed away from it because I thought, oh no, I've been there with the green, oh no. But actually now I'm kind of thinking I might try it. Smashbox has an all-over primer that's kind of a green shade that neutralizes red, and they pulled it off. I tried the Smashbox on camera and was really amazed, so maybe Tarte can do it too if Smashbox could do it, right? Okay, so we're going to try on the 3 shades that I got, and on camera we'll go ahead and use our beautiful little Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Concealer because I got to show it off. I like it a lot. But I want you to stay for the demo because I want you to see especially this peach shade under my eyes. It is pretty wow-o-matic. So let's go to the demo. So I have nothing on my face. I mean, maybe some skincare from this morning, but nothing. And let me explain to you the method to my madness, so to speak, here. Normally, of course, we would put on our foundation, then any color corrector, if we're using it, which we are today, and then a concealer. The thing is that, darn, these foundations are so good these days that they do kind of a lot of color correcting and kind of camouflage to begin with. So I thought, you know what, we're going to just throw caution to the wind and let's put this on bare skin. I'll add maybe a light bit of foundation before I do the rest of my makeup, but let's do this without foundation so that we're really looking at the flaws in my face here. No ego, not very flattering. Let's look at what we're covering up today, shall we? Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me just do a lovely little profile here. Check this out here. This is getting worse because I'm tired and stressed. And raise your hand at home if you are tired and stressed. I speak for us all, I know. I have, and I've mentioned this before, some genetic, don't know what it is, they're not raised, but some genetic but kind of obvious veins right there that I always have to cover up. I have, while we're at it, I feel I'm like representing you guys, right? I mean, you're all, I hope, relating to some of these issues, right? I don't get puffiness, you guys. I get sunken deep and the dark black pits of despair. I have some hyperpigmentation here, and I have, as you see, some redness. So I got a color for everything that ails me. And I have a feeling I'll look like a rainbow, but we'll use the Tom Ford to the rescue afterwards and see if it covers it up. Okay, so let's start with the pink. The pink is for dark spots around the face. So let's see what we get here. And we're not really gonna know until we put the actual concealer over it. It should at first just look kind of, this is a tough one to cover up. I hate this darn thing. I don't know how much to use here. Oh dear, it's just like regular Shape Tape. I should have thought that. And it is very thick. Okay, so I used too much maybe, but did it cover it? Oh, we won't know. I have to listen to myself. I'm the one that said we won't actually know. But I mean, I actually kind of think it did. Okay, so I have a weird blotchy, I can see why you would almost do, frankly, the foundation after. You can do it after. It's just, generally we do it before. Okay, so now this is the peach and this is for the eyes. And they are looking particularly dark and gloomy today, if I may say so myself. Okay, let me use just a little bit. And I really need to go kind of up onto the nose and look at even my eyelid. Maybe my eyelid is even a bit stained, maybe? I don't know, because I try on so much, you guys. I'll do one eyelid and then not the other. Let's do it that way, okay? All right, so I'm going to use, this is just a Fusion brush. NARS has a kind of peachy color corrector that I sometimes use because I'm a lazy bee as just a concealer, and I think it kind of works, but I don't know how much it color corrects. All right, so this is no concealer. We will put the concealer over it, you guys. This is no concealer. It's nice and creamy. a little bit more viscous than the actual Tarte Shape Tape. Okay, nothing else on my face. Now remember, on this side of my face, I have also used the pink to cover up that horrendous dark spot that I get, the hyperpigmentation. Okay, this eye has the peach color corrector. This eye is still a dark pit of despair. Do we have a little bit, is it just a dark pit? Is the despair part gone? Okay, let's compare. And then our yellow that I got is for kind of mild redness. I don't know if you could call this mild, but my nose and this part of my face get a little bit red. So let's go ahead and do that now. Rebecca, you're using too much. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm very red today. Can I just, I know, don't laugh. I hear you guys laughing that I'm taking a bath in this. But I got a lot to correct. Okay. I know I shouldn't have done this side of the face. This is kind of looking like the pink one a little bit. It's just, frankly, warmer, obviously. Okay, so I've done everything but this eye. Wow, you guys, the look. This is a little silly and off color. I mean, I definitely need to put foundation over. I kind of like that order, though, for it. Don't you guys? You know, because you're seeing all that. But look at the difference in my eyes. Forget all this silliness going on here. Look at the difference in my eyes, you guys. That's that apricot shade. My goodness. Okay, leaving this eye alone for now. Let's go ahead and add our buddy Tom Ford here. So now this is the, you know, kind of my shade. Let's see if it really covers that up. I don't know how much of it to put on because that stuff spread around. Okay, and I'll put this here like I normally would. The question is, if I were to put makeup over it, could I leave off the, I mean, at this point, I'm using this poor Tom Ford product like it's a foundation. I'm, you know, kind of confusing myself by going astray of the order I normally go in. Okay, so here's what we have now, and it's kind of what could be expected. Okay, I know, and now I look like I'm wearing some sort of funny eye patch. Just stay with me here. So this is the eye that has the color corrector in the apricot and the concealer. Here it is alone. And then we have all these splitchy splotchies all over my face. So what I'm going to do now, you guys, just wait for it. Wow. Okay, so look here at how dark it is here and how dark the darkness is even going onto the nose. That's attractive, Rebecca. And on this side, that's really kind of covered up, isn't it? I mean, you know, we can't be magical, but look at the difference just in this eye done and this eye not done. I'll do this eye off camera, and then I'm going to put on some makeup and come back and let's see what we think. This is rather promising. Let's see if I can cover up this sort of a little bit splotchy, bright colors we're seeing on my face. Okay, wait, I've come back on really quickly, you guys. This eye, let me just show you what I'm doing here. This eye has the color corrector and the Tom Ford concealer over it, but you could use any concealer you like. This eye right now, I just put the color corrector on, so I wanted to show you the difference. So this is color corrector, no concealer. And this side is color corrector, concealer, both. So you could kind of decide for yourself what the difference is, but the blotchiness and unevenness of my face is because I have no foundation on, so I'm gonna go do that now. Okay. What do you think? So now I have I went ahead and did the Laura Mercier, the new Laura Mercier foundation. And I have a little bit of blush. Like I said in the intro, this is a makeup look from another video that I'm simultaneously filming. Yeah, multitasking over here, let me tell you. So you'll see that soon. But look at this. You remember I had those kind of blotchy areas where I covered up the hyperpigmentation and kind of blotchy down here. And then I had the yellow areas around my nose. You can't see those anymore, can you? Even I'm pointing them out and you can't see them. Remember the veins here? Remember the dark caverns of despair? I'm telling you guys, I am impressed. I am generally not impressed by color correctors. I have generally thought they were a wasted step. By the way, I've been tooling around, and as you know, I've been filming in other videos, 2 other videos actually, that you'll see later. And I never powdered under my eyes, and it's not even creasing. And Shape Tape, the original Shape Tape, creases on me. I'm not a fan of the original Shape Tape. I make no bones about that. But this is working quite pleasantly. My favorite, I mean, the yellow I thought worked wonders around my ruddy redness, actually. And I think the pink worked too. Actually, I think they're all my favorite. But let me tell you, I'm super impressed by this peach. And if you have a deeper skin tone than me, remember I said there's an orange. Or even darker, maybe circles. You know, if you're even more tired than me, high five to you, my friend. You know, we got a lot to conceal and correct. Super impressed by these products. They're really nice. And I've linked them below on the Tarte site. I've linked them on QVC. If there's any place you'd rather shop, you can let me know and that they're at. I can throw that link in as well. But actually quite impressed, you know. This is not the most exciting product to review, but to be honest with you, like that is my concern. I don't like the dark caverns of despair. And I have to watch myself on camera and edit stuff and I'm like, oh, look at the eyes, you know. So this is actually making me really happy. You know, when you can just take a makeup product and just solve a little issue that just kind of nags you, then that's a good little makeup product. So these are fun little shades. You know, you got to look online. There's 9 of them. There's black, there's white, there's blue, there's all sorts of crazy ones. You know, so go through and read what they all do and see what one is good for you. But if you were anywhere fair to medium, these would work. And then it's really inclusive if you have deeper skin tones. They have shades that will work for you. Gosh darn it. Isn't that amazing? So pretty darn cool. Recommending these highly. Lovely little review. Lovely little products. As for the Tom Ford, well, that's up to you. I think this is creamy and delightful, but I think it's also $60, you know. Okay, so I'll let you make up your mind. Tell me below what you think. I do like the Smashbox Color Corrector primers, by the way. This is more of just under concealer color corrector. So, you know, kind of depends what you want to do. Let me know what your favorite color correctors are. Most of them I find to be utter garbage, but these are good. Smashbox primer is good. You know, let me know. That's what makes us a community. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe, as it, you know, makes our numbers grow a little bit and helps me out. Come say a big hello over on TikTok and Instagram too. And don't forget that you can support the goings on here by becoming a member or giving super thanks. But in any way that you choose to be involved, I'm just thrilled to have you here. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye-bye.